Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to our press conference to preview our fixture against Wolves. And if we start off with Jessica from Sky Sports, please.
Hi, Carlo. Good afternoon. Just wondering if there are any injury updates ahead of this match.
No, injury update. We have Mina back. We have Joshua King back. And so only Gabaman is out for this game. All the others are available.
Good. Great news. What difference will having those players back make to the team?
But I think that it's always good to have all the squad available. I can do the right choice for the lineup tomorrow. It's true that the lineup that I put in place tomorrow will not be so important. Then the reaction and the attitude that we have to show after the defeat against Sheffield United. So I think that the key point is that not the lineup, but the attitude and the strong reaction that we want to show, above all because we have the supporter back, and so it will be important to show them a good attitude, a good spirit.
Yes, you will have the fans back again tomorrow. What difference do you feel they're making to the way your players play?
I think that the supporter at the stadium will going to give us more motivation. They are going to give us more support. We had 2 times the supporter at the stadium, only 2,000, and we were able to win the few games that we played at Goodison Park against Chelsea and against Arsenal. So I think that I'm sure that they are going to support us.
So 2 games left of the season, Carlo. Is this a must-win game if you're going to qualify for Europe?
Yeah, we don't have a lot of possibility, but we can have the dream for Europe. Only we are able to win these 2 games, and so really focus there. I don't want to talk a lot because we are so disappointed for the game on Sunday, and I would like to see a reaction from the team.
And just finally, I'd like to get your thoughts on Roy Hodgson, who has announced that he will be leaving Crystal Palace, and a manager I'm sure you know well from your time in Italy.
Roy is a good friend. He had a fantastic career. I think in every club he was. In Italy, they have a good memory of him. Did a fantastic career. I think that he helped football to be better, and so I think also he teach a lot of manager how to behave in and outside the pitch.
Thank you, Carlo. Good luck.
Thank you.
Thanks, Jessica. We'll go on to Olivia now from Premier League Productions, please.
Hi, Carlo.
Hi.
How have you personally and the team reacted to that defeat against Sheffield United? Because you came out after the game and said you were embarrassed. How were the players feeling, and how have they reacted in the last couple of days?
We trained yesterday in different groups, and so I didn't meet them together. So today we have the training to plan the game for tomorrow. I think I will see them today, and I hope that, as I said, we only to do one thing: show a great reaction and be ready to play and to use our spirit and our attitude that we were able to use a lot of time. Not at home, and we are really disappointed for this. At home, it was really an acceptable run, but we have still 1 game at home, and at least we would like to finish the season at home better than when we did in the past.
Jordan Pickford came out after that game and said mentally he felt like Sheffield United had won that game before you'd even stepped out on the pitch. Do you think it's a mentality thing, or do you think it's just a confidence thing playing at home?
It's difficult to say. It's difficult to explain how we were so good away and how we were so bad at home. away all the time. We showed strong spirit, strong sacrifice. Maybe this is the reason. Maybe this is the reason for the fact that when we are forced to sacrifice, we are forced to be focused, we are forced to be concentrated, we did so well. When we were not so focused and so forced to sacrifice, we had a lot of problem. With the quality, we were not able, with only the quality, we were not able to win a lot of game. But with sacrifice, I think I had the look yesterday. We planned 21 games strong, to be strong defensively and to use a counter-attack, to be strong on set pieces. And of this 21 game, we won 14. 14 game we won. With sacrifice, maybe for a lot of reasons. Maybe one reason was that we scored early. The second reason was when we played against stronger team, we planned to defend and counter-attack. And 15 games, we tried to play a little bit different, build up, put more player in front, put more players between the line. Of this 15 game, we won only 2.
Yeah.
Maybe this is the reason.
And just finally, how do you assess the season as a whole? Because if we look at the wider perspective of things, you've been poor at home, but actually, when we look at the wider perspective, you have improved significantly this season.
To judge the season, I think we can do a better analysis next week. But if I have to analyze today, I think that the only regret and that we lost a lot of opportunities. It's true that we fight and for a European position, but if we are not able to reach European position, it will be a regret because we had opportunities. We did a fantastic run away and we didn't have a good run at home, and that was the regrets.
Thank you. Good luck on Wednesday, Carlo.
Thank you.
Thanks, Olivia. We'll go to Alistair from the BBC, please.
Hi, Carlo. This problem at home is not a new thing. So I'm just wondering if, people will look at you, a man who's won 3 Champions League titles. Why have you not been able to solve this problem?
Because I'm not a magician. I am only a trainer, and so also if I want the Champions League, it's difficult for me to explain this double face of the team, because the team showed a double face, really good away and unexpected, because away, at least if we were able to keep the same run also at home, we could win the title, because we really did really well at home. So also if I want the Champions League, it's difficult to explain to me this. As I said before, for me, one of the reasons could be this. And when we don't think that sacrifice on the pitch is necessary, we are wrong. We are wrong, and we lost, I think, most of the time for this kind of reason.
Do you think it's also down to the quality of players? I think you were quite critical of your players in terms of how they use the ball. When you have the ball, you're not as good a team. So with better players, does that solve the problem as well? Is that how to solve the problem?
Well, it's true that we didn't play so well in this period. It's true that we had problem. Maybe we don't have. Of course, we have to improve the quality of the squad in this sense for the next season. This is for sure. But you can play football in different way, not only with the quality. You can get a result not only with the quality. And I have to say also, it's true that I won a lot of trophies, but I don't know how many trophies I won for the quality, instead of the spirit, of the attitude, of the sacrifice, of the concentration, of the personality. So it's not only a matter of quality. But I agree with you that the quality of the team has to improve next season.
Last of all, what would you expect the fans' reaction to be?
I can hear you really.
It's very, very quiet, Alistair.
Sorry, is that any better?
No,
Oh, can you hear me now?
shout.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, you're okay. Sorry, just if you lose to Sheffield United, what would you expect the fans' reaction to be?
We have to expect any kind of reaction. I know that they are, as us, are really disappointed, really frustrated. And so the only way that we can manage this is to play a good game tomorrow and to give them a good football, and that's it. But if they are critic, it's absolutely normal and understandable.
Thank you.
Thanks, Alistair. We'll go to James Mountford from Radio Merseyside, please.
Hi, Carlo. You talk about improving the squad for next season. How big a job would you say that is for the summer and your summer recruitment?
No, I think that we don't need to do a revolution. We have to follow our plan. It was a good plan last season when we signed good player, and we have to do at the same this season, following our project and our plan. No, absolutely no revolution, because I think to improve the squad, we don't need to do a revolution.
And clearly the main difference about the game against Wolves will be the presence of the fans. And I wondered, what have the players missed about having the fans in the stadium? What have you missed? What difference will having Evertonians back in Goodison Park make?
What a difference. Completely, as I said, it's another atmosphere without supporter at Goodison Park. I remember the first time I was there in December that last year. It was an outstanding atmosphere, and it was completely different without supporter. And so finally, I think we can say we have the supporters back, and finally we are coming back to play football with emotion.
And is it only human nature that some players are going to respond better in terms of their play when there are fans in the stadium?
Well, I think that for sure they will be more motivated, but the motivation comes from the defeat against Sheffield and from the bad performance of Sunday.
Thanks, James. We'll go to Phil Medlicott from the Press Association, please.
Hello. I just wanted to ask two things quickly. First of all, with Joshua King, I know you said that he's going to be back available. Can you just tell me the reason that he didn't make it last time? Was it a back injury?
He had a little problem on his hamstring, and he was not comfortable. He had the scan after the game. The scan didn't show problems, and so he trained apart yesterday, and today he will train with the team.
I also just wanted to know how you sort of view Moise Keane's sort of situation at the moment, because people noticed the other day that he wrote on Instagram he sort of hopes to see the PSG fans next season. Obviously, he's on loan. He's your player. How do you view him at the moment?
I think that we have to talk about his situation. He's on loan, and the loan finished 30th of June. If there is any request from Paris Saint-Germain, he will be back.
Thanks.
Thanks, Phil. We'll just take one from Jim Conlon, please.
Hi, Carlo. You mentioned there about recruitment during the summer, and obviously when James Rodriguez has been in the side, you've shown that bit of flair and that bit of craft in wide channels. Is that one area that you're looking at when James is not available, maybe that flair out wide in the wingers' positions?
Is one of the position that we are looking for, and yes, it's true.
Okay, that's the end of the open section. If we can now move on to the newspapers, please. And if everyone else can now leave the line. Thank you.